Welcome to Sandal Castle, which over hundreds of years has seen battles, royal visits, and has even been the setting for part of one of Shakespeare's plays. Well, today I've not got the Bard of Avon with me, but I do have the Wildcats of Wakefield. Danny, you must be delighted with how the season started with that win in the Adam Wateen Trophy against Castleford.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously it was a massive game for us, a really big build-up to the season, everyone talking each other up really, a lot of people talking us down, but we've always had confidence in how we could start the year, and it was important we went to Castleford in that big derby game and did ourselves justice, and I thought we did that with a real tough performance, showed a lot of character and brought the Adam Wateen Trophy back to Wakefield.
Despite that, some of the bookmakers, some of the pundits have still got you down for 12th out of 12. How does that make you feel?
It doesn't really bother us at all, to be honest. Obviously we see a lot of negative things wrote about us, and it can affect you sometimes. I think it's probably affecting fans more than anything. They're probably getting a bit more angry than us, but we know that first game's just the start, and if we don't back it up this weekend, then it means nothing. It's soon forgot about, but obviously we're looking to put some real consistency in and put a few more points on the board.
We're here at Sandal Castle today, ahead of your first home game of the season. With the new constricted format, how important is it that Bellevue is a fortress for you?
Yeah, definitely. I think our home games are always really important for us. I think it's not the nicest place to come, and it has been a bit of a fortress for us before in the past. I think when we've done the 7-game run before, I think our home form was really important going into that, and I think it's a great atmosphere at Wakefield. It's an old traditional ground, and I think when we get everyone in there, pick a few wins up and get a few extra fans coming in, it's a great place to play, and really important that we back up that first win with some good home form.
Do some punditry for us. What are the key battles on Sunday afternoon?
I think one person will be looking for a really big game is Craig Hall. Obviously he's left Hull KR, and they've brought in a new fullback in Kirmond, who's a young promising talent that's come from London, so I think that'll be a really important battle in the game. Hawley had a great first sit out for us against Castleford, so I'm sure people will be watching him, and the forward packs are going to be massive. Obviously you've got Michael Wayman for them, and I'm not sure if he'll be playing. He missed last week, and Nick Scruton for us, they both like to get out the line and put a few shots on, and then obviously the half-backs, they've got some live wires in there. Kelly's really dangerous, scored a couple of tries against Leeds, and he's looked dangerous in all the pre-season games. And of course we've got Tim Smith, the wizard of Wakefield, who on his day is probably as good a half-back as anyone, so that'll be probably the key battle for me.
It's been a productive week in training for the Wakefield Trinity Wildcats after their come-from-behind win over near neighbours Castleford Tigers in round 1. This weekend it's down to Trinity head coach James Webster to plot the downfall of the club he once captained.
We're a happy bunch at the moment, obviously with a win, but we realise we've got a tough game against Hull KR, who have bought extremely well and played really well for a long period of time last week against Leeds. Yeah, we had some good home form last year. Hull KR came here at the end of last year and put us away though. I'm expecting Hull KR to be a really hard test for us. So there's no promises this week. We need to go out there and play a lot better than we did last week to get a win.
Daniel, it must be a nice place to be this week after beating Castleford.
Yeah, it's a very nice place. Like you say, to beat Castleford, it was one of our big aims to start the season well. So we've beat them, and now we're moving on to Hull KR this week. Hopefully we can get another win. 12
teams, less games. You've got to get up and running sooner rather than later. And a home game against Hull Kingston Rovers on Sunday. How important is this match?
It's very important. Us as a group of lads, we've put a big emphasis on winning us the first few games, so to get us off to a good start. So we're hoping to do that this week.
What are the chinks in Hull Kingston Rovers' armour?
To be honest, we haven't been looking much into Hull KR. We've done a bit of video on them, but we're more concentrating on ourselves, and we know what we're capable of, and if we do all the right things, I'm sure we can come away with a win.
There'll be a good joust between two decent packs. How important is it to win the forward battle on Sunday afternoon?
Oh, it's massive. Everything comes from the forwards, and if you lose that battle in the middle, then most of the time you're going to lose a game. So we need to come off of a win last week and keep moving on forward.
And how important will the 18th man as such be on Sunday? Get a really good big crowd full of Wakefield and Hull KR fans, because they travel in numbers, and create a really good atmosphere at Bellevue.
Yeah, it's going to be a great game, and like you just said, a great atmosphere. So it's going to be big for us, and hopefully it'll be a packed house, so the fans can get behind us, and hopefully we'll come away with a win.
So it's Miller and Smith against Kelly and Campese, the Wildcats versus the Robins, Wakefield Trinity against Hull Kingston Rovers, just down the road on Sunday afternoon, when we will find out who really is the king of the castle.